All right, so now we're recording. And it does record sound as well, so we should be able to kind of annotate where everything's at. So we'll burn in, then we'll pull back. And there we go.
Oh, cool.
Away we go. So there's a tie-in right there on the left-hand side.
Okay.
So it should be,
okay.
Your connection should look basically invisible. So this is pretty off for where the joints are at.
Oh.
You see how it like kind of dives down a little bit?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it's the T's got a wider coupling and the ABS is sliding in there. So that's where we are right here.
So what it should be is it should be the same type of pipe, right? So it looks like we're switching into like a PVC for a short section. Mm-hmm. And this joint right here isn't even connected at all. You can actually see the gap in between the connections there. Mm-hmm. So either it was pushed in this way, like this being the PVC, and it just wasn't pushed all the way in. Yeah. Or they're just set next to each other with like a fern coat on the outside, which is like those banded rubber clamps.
So is there a way we can tell like lengthwise where that is?
Mm-hmm. I can actually tell you exactly where we're at. And I'll even do you one better marking on the ground.
Oh, cool. My general contractor's on the hook for, hey, you guys hook this stuff up.
Right.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
Should be further back, though, right?
Yeah, but there is a connection here that is incorrect.
What gives you that incorrect?
The fact that I can see the face of the other pipe. So when joints are together, even if they slide together like this,
yeah,
I should never be able to see, like, let's use my knuckles as an example. So it should look like this. Right now it looks like this.
It doesn't make sense that there'd be a joint here.
What's even more strange is the fact that, of course, this is a little bit wet, but this is a very low spot, which makes me wonder if it isn't fully connected at all. And water just drains out right there.
And mud. That's what,
So not, a definitive answer. Of course, that's the one downside to doing this after jetting is you don't get to see what was in there. But I can actually see the pipe, so, big advantage there. So there is a tie-in. I don't know where the tie-in goes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It could be this one. They could have ran this one over and kind of connected it in.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah, it's a little strange to do it that way, but it's a thing. Basically what I'll do is I'll just mark all the connections and then any issues that we kind of come across. There's another joint, and you see this one again, kind of how you're looking at the face of the pipe. So that's the bottom edge of the pipe, and it's shifted up quite a bit.
It's not like a seated inside of a coupling.
Right, and that's how it should be, is they should be seated into each other. Or they used the fern coat and they wrapped it around the edge and then just didn't really tighten it down.
So it's two rough cut pieces with a boot?
Could be.
Okay.
Could be. It'd be a really weird way to do that. Only because these fittings, you have room to slip stuff into them very easily.
Can we mark where that is?
Absolutely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get right in the middle of it like that. Because basically from here, right there at this bottom edge, all the way to this face is there's nothing here. So there's no pipe there at all.
Is that ground?
Could be ground, could be fern co. It's kind of hard to see, especially because if there's any water in there, it's just going to reflect the light and I can't see anything beneath it. But regardless, it's an area of concern that, if you had told me, hey, we want to move forward with this work, this would be, these two sections would be what I want to work on first. So now let's get to your patchwork up near the end there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how you did better. Here we go.
That's ages ago.
And
it's underneath the sidewalk too, so I had
Andrew,
to work it against me.
neither here nor there. But this is what it should look like the entire way. When you see a joint, it should just be a little tiny line on the side. Like that.
That looks clean. Yeah.
That's how a joint should look.
Okay. This thing just glides right down.
Yeah, when it's new pipe like this, it's amazing. My life gets much easier. So there's some of the sediment from the jetting.
Rock?
Yeah, just like pieces of concrete. And I mean, these honestly could have been in there from the dawn of time.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that's it right there. That is probably underneath the sidewalk.
So when you connected it underneath the sidewalk, how did you connect them together? Do you remember?
Oh man, I think I used a rubber.
Okay, and there's like two little band clamps on the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a really common way to do it. It's called a Fernco. They're super common to see. What my curiosity is what this,
That chunk.
the weird chunk of like almost roofing material.
That's probably.
Dang it. Okay.
The remodel. There was so much chaos going on. I wouldn't be surprised if something got in there.
It happens. All right. So once I get a black screen like this, meaning I like hit something that's just totally stuck to the lens,